This video is about the first lesson of your science and is about the plant nutrition. The topic to be covered in these lessons are, I have written in the copy, you can see here the topic to be covered: nutrition, modes of nutrition, autotrophic nutrition, photosynthesis, heterotrophic nutrition, saprotrophic nutrition and symbiosis. So first of all, now we will discuss about the first topic, nutrition. And to know about the nutrition, let's go to the basic. We talk about living things, we talk about non-living things, we means about living organism, about non-living organism. Some of the name of the living organisms I have written here in the left hand side, and some of the non-living things or the non-living organisms I have written in the right hand side. You can see human beings, elephant, goat, cats. These are the living organism, and in the right side name of some non-living things I have written: chair, pen, books, pencil. These are the non-living things. Now, on the basis of which factor you are differentiating these two groups? What is the basic thing by which we distinguish these two groups? So to understand it, I have taken the example of elephant. Not only example, any other living organism also can be taken in the place of elephant. So if we talk about elephant, the elephant needs food on the regular basis. If we stop providing or giving food to the elephant, it will start becoming weak, and over a period of time it will fall ill and even can die. But in the case of chair, do you think that chair needs food, the chair needs water, the chair needs air to survive? Not at all, because because the food or the energy is required in the case of elephant, because some of the processes are occurring, some of the processes are happening inside the body of elephant, which needs food or which needs energy on the regular basis. Energy is essential to perform the various activities which are happening inside the body of elephant, and which are not happening inside the body of the chair. So the elephant needs food, air, water. So on the basis of the processes, which are happening inside the body of the living organism, we differentiate living and non-living thing. So the processes which are happening inside the body of the living organisms will be known as, you can see here, will be known as life processes. These are the some processes I have written which are very essential for the survival of life. So the nutrition, which is our main topic, the nutrition is also one of the important topic or important life process which happens inside the body of living organism. So these are the some of the life processes which regularly takes place in the body of the living organism for the survival. So now the first life process is nutrition. So nutrition is all about food, the intake of food inside the body, or the phenomena of providing nutrients to the body is called nutrition, because the energy or the nutrients can be given to the body by the food, because energy is stored on the food. You can see here in your book, energy is stored in food material as a chemical energy, by breaking down of food into the soluble molecule inside the body. Energy is released in the form of ATP. So energy is stored in the food, and to get that energy we have to take that food. So intake of food is important. So by intaking or by observing the food, we get the energy which is very essential for the survival of the life. Now next one is respiration. Respiration is about the exchange of gases. Exchange of gases means basically your breathing. We take oxygen and give out carbon dioxide gas. That is also important because the food what we eat is stored in a body, and that can be break down into simpler one which a body can be used, and it can be converted into energy in the presence of oxygen. So oxygen is required to convert that food into soluble one. So we need this respiration process also for the survival of life. Now the transportation. Suppose we have taken the food, the energy is also the food is also stored in a body. Now that food is to be transferred to each and every part of our body, because our body is quite large. Not only our body, the plant is also, their body is also too large. So the energy or the food is to be taken to each of the part, because each part of the body needs energy, and to fulfill that the food is to be taken to each of the part. So the circulation, or means taking the food to each of the parts of the plant or the living organism, is known as transportation. Now the next is about excretion. Excretion means if we take the food, some of the waste material also produced during our digestion. The throwing out of the waste material from the body is known as excretion. And then the next is about reproduction. Reproduction means the production of organism of similar kind. This is also one of the most important life process, because if a organism stop the production, the number of the organisms in the earth of that specific species will be decreasing, and over a period of time we will not be able to see that specific organism. So to maintain the life, the production is also important. Now the next life process is about response to stimulation. To understand it, I am giving here an example. Have you ever touched the hot tea cup? What happens when you touch the tea cup? You immediately took your hands back, because when you touched that hot tea cup, you felt something in the finger, and because of that your mind instructed to your hand to pull it back. So for the external or for the surrounding, if something unwanted is happening, and for which our body, suppose our body is not able to sustain that, then our body respond, then our body or the mind respond to the organs, and our organs respond for that. That is known as response to the stimulation. Not only we, our plant also respond. For that you can take an example of touch me not plant. Suppose if we touch the plant, touch me not, it immediately reacts, and that is known as response to the stimulation. Now the growth. When a baby take born, over a period of time it converts into a teenager, then convert into a adult one. Then over a period of time that baby grows older and older. So that is in the term of size, and in the overall development of the body is known as growth. Now the movement. we go from one place to another place by our own. We can go, not only we, in the case of plant, they can move their some of the parts. So movement of the part or going from one place to another place is known as movement. So these are the some life process which are regularly occurring inside the body. Now our topic was about the nutrition. So mainly in this video we are going to discuss about the nutrition in deep. So you can see the word nutrition is derived from the term nutrients. So nutrients can be defined as the substance which an organism obtained from its surrounding. So nutrients means the substance which an organism obtained in the form of food. We obtain the food from the surrounding and uses it either as an energy source or as material needed to growth and chemical needs for the metabolism, and we use that nutrients or food for performing our various life activities. These life activities you can see for the respiration, transportation, excretion, reproduction, response to stimulation. All these activities needs energy. So one more thing you can say here, that if suppose a body or a person is not going anywhere and sleeping, suppose a person is sleeping, even though the consumption of energy is occurring inside the body because of this life process, he is not doing anything, but inside his body number of biological process are continuously happening inside the body, due to which the requirements of energy is always inside the body of living organism. So we have discussed here now the nutrition. Nutrition means, I hope you all have understand, nutrition means taking of food inside the body. Why do we take food? Because our to perform the various life activities, the food provides us energy. The food provides, mainly the food provides us energy for our various life activities. So this was the video about the nutrition. In the next video about the next topic, you can see about the modes of nutrition we are going to discuss. Very after some time you are going to get that video. So till that, watch this video, and some of the inside questions also will be given to you in your WhatsApp group. Please check out that and try to answer these questions and send it to me, but don't send your homework in the WhatsApp group. Directly send to me, I will check it surely.